Report.
Saturday. If you think our lunch specials at the diner are great, then you ought to come in Saturday morning and enjoy their breakfast from 7 to 11. That's right, the same great quality they put into every Sunday lunch, they also put in their breakfast. So come in this Saturday and see what I mean. The diner on Jacksboro Pike, now serving breakfast every Saturday. From 7 to 11 a.m. That's only at the diner on Jacksboro Pike. Call in or carry out today.
The Blue Devils, after a long week off, took to the hardwoods Monday night against Barberville, and they lost that one. So they moved on to Tuesday night and won 73-66 as Billy Rowell stepped up and led the Blue Devils with 23 big points. Austin Hunley, who's just coming back from an injury, he fouled out with 20 points. Justin Bolin had 7, Matt Bolton had 6, and Drew Bruce added 4. Congratulations to Coach Mike Reynolds on reaching a milestone of 100 wins for his career. The Lady Blue Devils, who have been playing better recently, they weren't so lucky. They lost 93-66. Now they will play again this Friday at home against Coalfield as they open up district play. Speaking of district play, the Cougars and Lady Cougars opened up district play last night at the Dragon Den at Clinton High School and won both games. The girls won big, 50-31, as the Lady Dragons didn't offer much in the way of resistance. Jamie Minot led the Lady Cougars with 13 points. Kendra King and Emily Burge had 10 each. Nikki Ward added 8. Hannah Owens had 7, and Amber Guy had 2. Now they will play this Saturday against the Monticello Magic, and as I said, that's this Saturday, girls only at Macquarie County. And that will be radio only, by the way, on 1450 WLAF AM. Now the boys' game was a slugfest. It was sloppy, and it didn't look like we should have been in this game. As we got about a zillion fouls, Brandon Lee and Tucker Kane fouled out. We could only muster, get this, 4 points at the end of one, as it was 14-4 Clinton at the end, and at the half it was 26-19 Dragons. At the end of 3 it was 35-29, and we kept hanging around. Corey Poteet hadn't hit anything all night long, but at the 1:19 mark of the last quarter, we pulled to within 1 point, and that's when all the fun began. With seconds ticking off the clock, Gunnar St. John hit a jumper from about 5 feet out for the game winner to win 44-43. Trey Torres led the Cougars with 11 points. Gunnar St. John gunned in 9. Corey Poteet got hot in the last frame with 8. Tucker Kane had 7. Brandon Lee had 4, and Seth Peebley had 3 to round out the scoring. Now they won't play again until Tuesday as they stay in district play, and they will play Powell. Now we move on to middle school action. The Lady Owls traveled to Clinton, and we didn't get any scores of any of these games, but we do know they won, and they won big. But now for the bad news. Our boys lost to the Hawks of Clinton, and there again no scores of these games were given. But we do know they won their games. Jacksboro Middle School was at home against the Indians of Oneida Monday night, sporting a 2-2 record. The Eagles were hoping to change that into a winning record against the Indians, or Lady Indians I should say, who have only played a couple of games. In the girls' game, the Lady Indians won 32-25 in a very close ball game. It didn't start out that way, though, as the Lady Indians started out to a 9-2 lead at the end of 1, and then they led 15-9 at halftime, 26-20 at the end of 3. At the 1:37 mark of the fourth quarter, the Lady Eagles made a huge run, but too little too late, and they took the loss Monday night to fall to 2-3. The Jacksboro Middle School boys, they won 44-33 to improve to 3-2. At the end of the first quarter, Jacksboro Middle School was up 15-10, and it was tied at 20-all at the half. Then Jacksboro jumped to a 33-27 lead at the end of 3, and then your final 44-33. Jacob McGuire led the Eagles with 16 points. Josh Lay had 8. Eli Cross and Landon Reese had 7 each, and Mad Max Ferris had 6.
When you call for just any ambulance service, you never know what you might get. But when you call Vital Care at 423-562-9370, you'll get an experienced staff, experienced and professional people who know what the word emergency really means. Don't just trust anyone. You do have a choice when it comes to ambulance service in this area. 562-9370.
Thanks for watching my papa on WLAF.
Elementary school basketball schedule for Tuesday night was as follows. Jellicoe played at Christian Academy, Elk Valley was at Wynn, Caryville was at Valley View, and Jacksboro, the Baby Eagles, took on the Baby Owls as they were at La Follette Elementary, and White Oak had a bye. Now they're getting ready for the county tournament, which will be held at Jacksboro Middle School. The Campbell County Youth Basketball League will have their tournament to kick off their season starting Friday night, and it looks like they're going to have a lot of teams in the league this year. They're going to have a lot in this tournament, I know. Some teams are just now getting started, and some are already going at it. Now, they may have some teams from Knoxville in this tournament, and I don't know, but I'll find out with the new league president this Friday and get his take on what we should look for this year in the 2012 Campbell County Youth Basketball League. Okay, that's a real quick look at today's sports. I thank you for being with me. Hey, you guys stay tuned. There's a whole lot more to come right here on WLAF.